All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Relatively quick video for it. We're not going to do any editing on today's video, but I wanted to make this video. First off, Merry Christmas to you guys. I'll definitely be posting videos tomorrow, but it is Christmas Eve, so if I don't see you guys tomorrow, Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support on this channel. We're literally like 170 subscribers away from 10,000. I'm not sure if it'll happen in 2021 necessarily, but we're right there. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support you have given me this whole year. So the NBA G League, or sorry, just the G League. The G League postponed their games and season for at least the next 10 days. Now, is the NBA to follow? It might very well happen. Here's the thing. I don't think the NBA will cancel anything in the season. The NBA already suffered major setbacks. Last season, the bubble season, they lost so much money from sponsors, from just TV, just everything, from the teams themselves. They lost so much money that I think what they're looking for is just the league's players to start improving. Like, you're already starting to see some critical and key players come back from COVID. And I think the hope is that if they can just make it the next 6-7 days until 2022, then they should be good, right? Once these players come back from protocol, I mean, you know, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but I mean, you have the immunity and you should be good to go until at the very least the NBA playoffs. So what I really think is happening is the NBA is trying to just get past obviously Christmas. Now, if tomorrow, if there's a bunch of last minute guys who get tested positive for COVID and they also played in the Christmas game, so around December 26th, December 27th, even December 28th, if you start seeing these guys dropping like flies from the Christmas Day games, that's when I think we would possibly see like a 2-week, even a month postponement of the NBA. But I don't see that happening. I mean, guys, even James Harden is coming back for Christmas Day. So as much as it sucks right now, and like I said, I don't mean this to be anything like, you know, health and safety wise. The hope is obviously that all of these guys come back at full strength and that they don't have any long lasting problems. I feel like that should be relatively obvious, but unless you have like a serious case of COVID in the NBA, I don't see them taking a big time measure like that and risking and jeopardizing more money. Because we all know Adam Silver, we all know the NBA, they're here for one thing, man: ratings, money. They don't really, you know, they might care about the player safety and team safety, but if teams and players are not having long lasting issues, like no one's getting hospitalized, no NBA players are getting hospitalized for COVID, if none of that is happening, and teams are still finding ways through the hardship exception to sign players from the G League, I think they're just going to keep rolling with that. And, you know, you can have your own opinions on it. Personally, I don't want to see the NBA get postponed. I really don't, because, like I mentioned, I think 2 weeks from now, if you can just make it to 2022, the COVID cases are going to drop, because it's like half the freaking league has been in protocol already to this point. So you add on to the fact, like, I mean, Zach LaVine said he gained like 6 pounds of weight. He gained 6 pounds over his quarantine. I mean, asymptomatic. Pretty much all of these vaccinated players are asymptomatic. Just about all of them are asymptomatic. So as long as that continues to be the case and Christmas poses no major issues, I think the NBA will continue to resume their season. But I would love to hear from you guys down below. And I also do want to mention, like, if you have outbreaks on teams like the Brooklyn Nets, the Chicago Bulls, those have already, you know, happened this season. Most recently, it's been Toronto. Toronto had like half their roster get just destroyed by COVID, which resulted in the postponing of that Bulls game. That's when you need to postpone the games. I'm talking, even if a team has like 7 players with COVID, like I'm even talking about the Cleveland Cavs, they probably shouldn't have played that basketball game. They probably should not have played that basketball game. You can postpone 1-2 games, NBA, and not lose that much money. Like, you will be just fine. You don't have to be that greedy. If you have a team with like 7 COVID cases, 8 COVID cases, you need to postpone those games, because you never know. As a lot of players say, like guys like Zach LaVine, they say, or Lonzo Ball, I go to the gym, I come back home and I do nothing. I play video games. But there are people on teams who, you know, go out club and they go out, you know, they're going to be seeing their families. So if you have like 7, 8, even 6, I think anything over 5, I think the NBA needs to postpone those games just to keep the outbreak, or to prevent an outbreak, and just keep it, limit as much as you can. So that's it for today's video. A little bit weird of a topic, I know, but I would love to hear your guys' opinions down below, because I just saw that the G League is postponing their season for a couple of weeks, and I've already seen some stuff on Twitter about the NBA, people thinking the NBA is going to move into that route once Christmas is over. So hit that like button, hit that sub button, drop a comment down below. Peace.